Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the #1 educator in the asset recovery business. Today, I have a great video in store. We're going to do a success story with Damian. He just got a deal in Ohio, his actually second deal. He's been absolutely crushing it. So today, we're going to talk about his success. And Damian, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
My name Damian, as he said. So basically, I really got into this I found you on the JT guy page, JT Hustles.
JT Hustles,
Shout
yeah.
out to him. Yeah, yeah, I found you on there. And that's really that was really the start point. It was like last year around like December, like last year around it was 2022 December, I think, around that time, January, and it just struck me, and like I'm in a business, so like that's my niche, so like it was just like something that came to me. It was a little startup with big overhead, so I was like, man, you can't miss with this, and I want to get my communication skills better, so like that's why I'm into this type of thing, this type of field. I want to be able to talk on the phone with people and handle business skills and all that. But
Yeah, man.
yeah,
What strikes me with this is when you contacted me and you got your deal and you showed me your check, I was so hyped for you, man. But you said that you were just watching the free information on YouTube, and that right there speaks volumes because I try to push out as much content as possible. I do 2 videos a week, but the fact that you took the
yeah,
free information there, applied it, and got a deal shows that you really got a drive to be successful. Like you didn't even need a course. You just said, you know what? I see the stuff that he's saying.
yeah,
It makes sense. I'm gonna apply it, and I'm gonna go out there and get this money.
yeah. It was just the proof in the pudding for real. Cause like you said it, that's what you said. You said like you can do it yourself. You can do your
Mhm.
own due diligence. Like you said, you ain't gotta go through me. There's other people out here now that like that's doing it. But like you said, do your own due diligence. I'm a self person. I go into myself, and that's how I learn. That's the best way to learn for me, like to
Yeah.
learn for myself and do my own due diligence and understand things my own way and like get my own concepts. Even though I'm gonna take everything from whoever giving me the information, I'm gonna just
Mhm.
take it with a grain of salt, and I'm gonna utilize it the best way I can. And
Yep. Try to do some
I like to
research
figure
on your
things
own.
out.
So walk us through your deal. I know you got 2 deals. So both of them were in Ohio, correct?
Yeah, Butler County.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So walk us through that process, how you found the deal, how you marketed them, got them to move forward, any issues that
Uh,
you faced.
so basically, the first deal it was an unclaimed. It was an unclaimed
Okay.
funds. It had went over to the unclaimed. It actually was like it was like a bond. It was like somebody. It was like they paid a bond. It was like a $25,000 bond. And, it was some Puerto Ricans. So they didn't near speak English, but the guy, her husband, he spoke English, but like it was crazy because like I had called him the year like when I first started, I was trying to reach out to him, but it
Mhm.
was I called the wrong number. But it was on the paper though the whole time, like on the court documents. Cause I go to the court I look at all the court documents. I
Yeah.
know how to go to the documents and I look at everything like the fine print. But the number was on there, but it was the other. I called the number, the local number, but it was another number on there for a different state. And basically, like I forgot about it because I fell asleep on it, like because I did it. I was on it for like 3 months straight, just learning, like
Mhm.
that learning curve, like but like I was missing, and like I was reaching out to people, like trying to, yeah, I mean, collab with people, like just people, like just trying to put something in people's head, but people don't like see it. They just like they want to see you do it. Then that's when they want
Yeah,
to
I want
come,
to
like,
see you do it first to make sure that it's
yeah,
real. Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so I was like, I got overwhelmed, and that's when I stopped. Like, and that's when like the new year came this year, like January. I don't know. One of your videos, I went to one of my old YouTube. I got multiple YouTubes on my phone. Like, got
Mhm.
multiple phones. So like, I went to one of my old phones. I got on the YouTube. You pop right up. I'm like, damn. Clicked on that. Like, ah man. I
Yeah.
got on that. Like, I'm like, it just motivated me again. Like I said, man, I'm tripping. Like I know what I need to do. Like it was a new year. I'm like, oh yes, a new year.
Just
I
got to
gotta
do
do
it.
it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like and I just started going through that list, and I seen that unclaimed funds, and like I went back to the court document, and I went back to that same paper that I called the other number, and it
Hmm.
was her dad number. It was her dad number. He stayed all the way in a different state, like in like Buffalo or something. Like I'm like, they was like, we speak no English. Like I was like, somebody speak English. Like it was somebody that spoke English. They got on the phone.
Hmm.
It was like, who you calling for? I was like, I said the lady name, I forgot, Farmer. I said her name. I was like, she said, Karma. She said, oh, she said somebody else called too. Like she was like somebody else called them. Like. Cause somebody else tried to get them like 4 or 5 months before I called them, and like they was kind of in the process, but it was a language barrier, and they was always like in Washington, Seattle. Like I'm right here though, so I got in contact when they ended up giving me the number because they heard about the money. They gave me her number and I contacted her, and I was actually texting her through like the translation. I had to take it through translation the whole time, like, and then like I ended up meeting, and her husband came. He spoke English. Her
Okay.
husband spoke English, so like, and we went to the auditor office. We went to the auditor office because they was like, because somebody tried to scam them. It was like a scam.
So
Somebody tried to get them.
you guys met up in person.
Yeah, we met up in
Oh,
person because
awesome.
like it
Yeah.
was crazy because I called because I got in contact with him, and when I called the lady, um, when I called the auditor office, like the lady, Jennifer, she a sweet lady, she she said, oh, we already got it done. We are somebody already, it's already a check already being processed. I'm like, what?
So
I'm like,
somebody
come on,
tried to scam it. Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy. Like it was a whole like that's why we went down there because he was mad. He was mad
Yeah.
at that point. Like he was like, man, he said he got to go down there. Like he thinking I'm playing. Like we
Yeah.
go down there. He like I'm like, all right, we go in there. Like they weren't here expecting us to come, but
Yeah.
they let us come up though because they seen it like they serious because he was serious. Like I was just doing my job, helping, just helping, like assisting.
Mhm.
And I wanted to meet some people in there too because I was talking on the phone with them a lot too. I
Yeah.
was calling because I was trying to. I'm just trying to show them that I'm trying to do good riddance. And, I'm just that's all it is. Like, man, basically, I met the big lady. I ain't meet the lady who do the thing. I met the big lady, like the boss lady, like, and she gave us all the they printed out all the paperwork that the people was sending the mail, like, because something happened. I don't know, like, I guess somebody got their mail, like they had moved from the house. They sent a check to the old house. They
Hmm.
had moved. So I guess somebody probably got the whatever they got some information or whatever, or seen that they
Use that to
owed a lot of
file.
money.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and they try to get they sent fake IDs and all that, like different addresses, like, and it was crazy because like you could tell there was a scam, like,
Yeah.
and it was like a little 20-year-old girl on there, like the lady she was like 40, like going 50, like
Yeah.
almost 50, like in
Yeah.
no way, like I was like, I'm looking at it like, and it's crazy because they was trying to not let me see it, like I'm like what, like man, what they like nah, like you can't see it though, like, I'm like all right, it's cool, I'm like. But dude, the dude was like, man, he was like, damn, like good though, because it ended up being like we just had to wait. It just took a little. It was just a process because they had to verify the identification and all that. We had to send. I had to send in all their socials and I had to get everything. Like, but I ain't have to. It's crazy because I ain't have to get nothing notarized or nothing though,
Yeah.
because like they know me directly or they know me. They was like, no, you ain't got to get nothing notarized. Just email it to us. Like, man, like
Yeah.
you,
Because you met with them already. Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah,
So on that first deal, what'd you end up taking home on that?
2,500, twenty five
Awesome.
hundred. It
And
was
then
10%.
how much work do you think you put into it, like in terms of filing paperwork, going down to the office, talking to the people?
Man, I ain't put in no for real.
Like 1 to 2 hours,
It
right? Like it's
was like 1 or 2 hours for real, like really, like that's
yeah,
crazy. Because I did a little driving because I met up with him though. I was meeting up with him, but that wasn't nothing. But I
yeah,
like doing that. That's what I
exactly.
like to do.
Of course, yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. So 2,500, man. I got your feet wet. You got proof of
Uh,
concept. Now let's talk about the second deal because when you sent me that check, I think it was like 55,000 on that second
yeah,
one, right?
55.
Yeah. So how was that one?
Yeah,
Walk us through that one. Yeah.
that one was basically man, it's crazy how I got that one. I was like because I had seen that one the year before, a year ago too, because I got a book that I be noting that I was noting there last year. And I was just writing leads down, like I was
Mhm.
just writing them down because I was just
Yeah. When I first
basically I'm
started,
trying to
that's
get
all I did, paper and pen too. You just go, you find,
yeah,
you put your deals, the phone numbers, you contact them manually.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was doing, man. And I went back to that. I looked at it like I looked at that like so I looked back at the list. I'm like, damn, this on the unclaimed funds too. This is on the unclaimed funds too. That's crazy. I
Mhm.
ain't getting nothing on the surplus yet, but
Yeah.
unclaimed.
Yeah, because the county, a lot of
I
people
got one.
don't understand this. They have unclaimed funds at the county, they got unclaimed funds at the state, then they got
Uh
surplus
huh.
funds as well. And a lot of counties, their list for the unclaimed funds at the county level is really straightforward. Like it'll show the name
Yep.
and show the dollar amount, and then like you just
Yeah.
fill out one pager, and then the county will literally give you the funds because they still got it. They haven't cheated it to the state yet.
That's the best way to. I like the unclaimed funds a lot, but
Mhm.
I got one right now. I got one in the surplus funds too,
Yeah.
but with that one though, trying to think what how it go, because oh no, matter of fact, I contacted his wife. I contacted this dude's wife, like
Mainly
and
text
it wasn't
message.
him.
Mainly text
Yeah,
message.
yeah, yeah. I hit her up on Facebook. I hit her up on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Nice. Okay.
Facebook, because she was like, I thought, because the guy who it was his dad, it was his father, it was his father. He basically, he said it was like a farm or something back in the day, like that's where they had a farm. His family had a farm, but
Hmm.
like, so basically, he was like, it was something going on. His dad died, his dad passed, but he was like in jail or something, like, so like, this was last year when I hit her up. I texted her last year,
Hmm.
and she was like kind of rude too. She was like a little bit nasty because
Of course. Yeah.
she
They
was
think
like,
it's a
yeah,
scam. Yeah.
yeah. She was like at first like, but then like this year when I hit her up, I forgot what I said to her. I was like, it was some I got it in here.
You still got the
I
message.
remember.
Yeah, so you find a lot of success through text messages. So do I. I mean, a lot of people will like if you text them, you send them over some information, then that can lead into a call. I notice not a
Yeah.
lot of people answer cold calls. I mean, they still do. We still practice it with my call center, but text messaging is like what we see a lot of the deals that come through.
Okay, let me take that back. It was this year I hit her up. It was this year. It was February 7th. I hit her up, man, and just reached out to her. But she said he was her father-in-law. I'm like, okay, could you give me a call? She said, no, thanks. He was good. He was okay. She was like, nah. I was like, okay, I wish he
Just
will. Then a couple more months down the line, I heard back up in April, like, hey, sorry to bother you. I really don't mind. I don't, sorry to bother you, but I really need your help. If you don't mind, I'm trying to locate Scott Harden. I am in contact with his nephew because I did his nephew. I found out he had a nephew because his he had a sister. He had a sister, but she passed over early, and she got
mhm.
a son. And I got in touch with him. I hit him up on Facebook. I hit him up on Facebook, but for some reason he was like he wasn't trying to give me his uncle number. He was said that he couldn't find his uncle, find out catch it with his uncle. I think because I told him about the money, he thought it was probably I don't know.
Scam or something.
But
Yeah.
like when I hit her up, she said, "Are you trying to get her to touch her Robert Scott or Howard Scott?" I said, "Howard, that's her husband. That's her husband." She said, "He my husband." And she went into like what they got going on. I told her like what it was. She was like, she said, "I can give you his number." She gave me his number, and it's crazy because his number was on his Facebook. He put his number on his Facebook.
Wow. Yeah.
Not Yeah, and I ain't there look at it because it was like an old page, like it was on his Facebook though.
Yeah.
So and like he was going through something when I called. He was like going through chemo, so he was like, so when I called him, he didn't answer. So I
Yeah.
texted him and like, and that's when it went off. Like we just hit it off instantly, like because he was like wow, like he was surprised, he was shocked, like he was amazed, and he going through a lot right now. He got a lot of kids too, so he like it's a blessing, like and like
Yeah.
him and his dad ain't had the best relationship well, so like he was telling me like so like he was like it's crazy like that's like it's crazy how this happened like
Hmm.
he still shocked.
So he was going through chemo and he had probably bills that he had to pay for that. So receiving this check
Man,
was a huge blessing for him. Unclaimed funds that he had no idea about, didn't even have a good relationship with his father. But hey, at the end of the day, you're still related to your father, and he was
yeah, and he
entitled
got blessed.
to.
That's what I told you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I told you like yeah, man. That's
yeah.
how it works.
So how about the? I know you mentioned that you were working with an attorney to go through the probate process. How was that?
The probate process it was smooth because when I reached out to the lady, she a sweetheart. I got her off the Black Cincinnati the black attorneys in Cincinnati. Um, it was like and she like an older lady, so like when I called her, we was she was real like sweet, like she was direct, and I
Yeah,
was straight to the point where I let her know what was going on, and like she ain't know nothing about it at first, but like now like she's starting to understand it because she do probate, but like she ain't understand like the surplus process what this was, and like
yeah,
not basically like she like you very informative, like you know your stuff, like and like she keeping me sharp too. I like her, man.
yeah.
She gonna
That's good, man.
sort
There's
of
a
do
lot of
whatever.
people. I'm not gonna lie, you're very ambitious. There's a lot of people who will see the information, but they won't apply it. You not only are applying it, but you making shit happen for free. Like, utilizing your resources to get the attorney,
Yeah,
going through just texting people, going on Facebook, getting a list. Like And I tell people this is the best business in the world because you can literally find a list that's public information. You can get in
Public.
contact with them for free. Just text them on your phone, close the deal, and make thousands. Like, okay, you made 2,500 on the first deal. How much did you make on the second deal?
Yeah, I made it was 5,000, 5,000.
5,000. So that's over 7K generated just off a hustle. Like literally
Yeah,
just off a hustle. That's
man,
all
like
it took.
I put like probably like $200-300 in it.
Mm-hmm.
$200-300. So like it's a great investment. You
Yeah.
just gotta sell.
That's awesome, man. So when he finally received the payout, how long did that take to receive the funds?
This one right here, actually, it's crazy because I was thinking the probate process was gonna take some weeks or so, but
Mhm.
it did take for the pay to come. It took a little while for the pay to come, but the probate process got done in the same week.
Yeah.
Like he was
Really? It must have
like
been clear cut. He must not have had too many
yeah, cause he the only son. He the only son.
okay.
He
That
was
was
bringing
pretty
it up.
easy. The death certificate,
Yeah.
submit that. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was everything. The ducks was all the way in a row, like, and that's why I was like, dang, like this. I was blessed to get one. I was blessed to get one like that because, like, and also the guy, he was just like, cause I went to his house, like, I pulled up on him immediately, like, I pulled up on him and signed a contract and all that to do all that, and I pulled up on him with what I did already, like, showed him like what I'm doing, like, and
Mhm.
how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it.
Mhm.
I helped him understand like what my purpose was, and
Yeah.
he was very like, I still want to do a testimony. I want to do a video with him because he
Yeah,
said he
for
was going to do
sure.
one.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, man. So you got two deals under your belt. What's the next steps for you? What are you planning on doing? I know you said you're tapping into the surplus side now too.
yeah. That's what I'm really like. I'm looking like to really kind of focus, really get my discipline, get my routines down tight, so
Mhm.
my weekly like because I want to be able to at least get like 2 deals a month
Yeah,
at the minimum. That's
yeah.
the minimum because
Especially in
two
Ohio,
deals.
man. Ohio, you go on their auction calendars, all those counties,
Yeah, I'll
Cuyahoga,
be looking at that.
all of them. You can see, all those sales taking place every week. And then you got the
Yeah,
unclaimed side too that people literally aren't touching. Like nobody even touches unclaimed county funds.
yeah, that's crazy. I know they be sitting there for years.
Hmm.
It's, I see funds in there sitting for like I think it's up to 4 5 years something. But it's crazy because like that's what I'm really like my next step is really like to really I want to get like in the office or something like where I can sit down like and not just be like where I can be more productive. I'm trying to be more productive and
Yeah.
get things done and
Hmm.
really line up my business and all that. Get my business all the way lined up right. Get everything like in place. Get
For
my
sure.
accounts and all that, so I can really start. Like I just want to grow. I want to add because I got a partner right now, but I want to add like now he the only partner that I want right now.
You want to
But
get a team. You
eventually,
want to get a research
you
team.
get
You
a
want
team.
to get your
Get it.
marketing, the website. You get
Yeah,
everything, yep, nice and together. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
That's
And
awesome,
like
man. So
my
what are
look,
some words of advice you could give to anybody that's just starting out in this business, or just how you were, just
yeah.
watching the videos and they're wanting to actually make some money?
Really be determined. Like be like willpower is the best power. That's
Yeah,
all we got. Like and it's gonna you're gonna overcome whatever it is, like all the frustration, and you gotta make them calls. Because when
yeah,
you make them calls, you get better as you go. Because
yeah,
I was terrible. I was terrible because I get hung up on.
yeah. Quick.
but now, but now I ain't letting them hang up on. I'm controlling the conversation. Hold on,
Yes.
I ain't no bill collector. Hold on,
Yeah,
I ain't trying to.
exactly.
I ain't no credit card people. I ain't none of those people. I'm trying to help you out. I got
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah,
But that's what it is because that's what my last people I got hung up on her by a couple times. It was his wife. She hung up on me instantly, like.
yeah,
But like then I got her again on there. Like I was like, hold on, don't hang up. This something important. I got to tell you. Like her husband got a lot of money owed to him. Like she's like really like okay, okay. Like she instantly like it was just like she snapped into it like. Cause
yeah,
she thought I was like one of them credit card people. Like she
yeah,
got, we got the same. I'm calling from a 513 number. So I ain't calling from those strange numbers.
yeah,
Cause
exactly.
I'm calling from where I'm at. Like,
Hmm.
and like that's why I like it for real. Like I like it out here, but I eventually want to go like to Cali. And I want to come down here to Florida, man. That's why I
Yeah,
want to come to for real.
yeah,
I like it down here. Get
for
to
sure.
Georgia and all that
Well, that's
eventually.
awesome, man, because a lot of people think that there's like some magic secret potion that you can take and you would just start getting deals. And it's really just, like you said, willpower, determination,
Yeah,
not getting discouraged when you get rejected, just keep moving forward. So that's awesome,
yeah,
man. You are a walking testimony for the hard work. And I'm glad that
Yeah.
you got these deals, man. And thank you so much for sharing that success story with everybody.
Yes, man. Grace and gratitude.